The All Share Index is still holding strong, and this signifies that what we currently see is all sectors getting liquidity. So, started with the ICT sector, the money actually flow from there to penny stocks, though sectoral penny stocks. Then later we saw how the money flow into banking, and that lasted for like 2 days, and it actually moved into the cement industry, and we saw what is currently happening in the cement industry. I'll do another video where I'll analyze how to trade earnings, because I realized that a lot of people don't understand how the market works, and of course, not everybody we have different comprehension level. So not everybody will really understand what you are. I can tell you come, and that come actually means go. That's one funny thing about communication. And somebody will actually come and say, "But you said I should come," but that come is like, make you dey go. You get that point. So, but sometimes people don't really understand that. So in the stock market, so far, the experience I've been having in the market for the years I've spent, sometimes good news means bad news, and sometimes bad news means good news. It's actually hard to comprehend, but that is just how the market works. And if you are very, very observant, you actually understand what I'm saying. But if you're not observant, I think I'll come out plain on the next video when I'll tell you how to trade earnings. So far, we've had the All Share Index for almost let's look at weekly chart so that we can tell how many weeks the market has been going up. Let's see. So this is week 1. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So for 13 weeks, the market has been shooting consistently for 13 weeks. So, are we expected to have a pullback? Let's quickly look at previous movement and actually see what happened. So, this was the breakout we actually experienced in 2023. Probably, like I always say, this uptrend actually started with the subsidies gone speech by the Mr. President, which actually spiked the whole bullish market that we are seeing right now. So, if we are to go by this, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So let's say we have 40 weeks, guys. So 4 weeks actually, that is, we had a bullish run for almost a year. But in this bullish run, there is always a rotation from one sector to another. Now, most people are in this market to come and boast that they made 10x in this market, 5x in this stock, 2x in this stock, 20x in this stock. I'm not against you. Whatever you want to do, you are free. It's your money. Now, sometimes somebody tell you that I bought UBA when it was 8 naira, and you're like, wow. You get the point. And you go and look at some smaller stock and think maybe you can take position in those stocks and also make those bold claims. But my advice for you is treat this market like business. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't be a long-term investor. Just have 2 accounts. That's what I always advise. 2 accounts. So you have one. What I'm buying here, long time, my children might inherit it. We hope they inherit millions. But if they inherit, you understand, we are still good. So you can just have that. But I'm always careful, because there are some things that are certain in the market. Pullbacks are certain. Most times when you enter a stock, you want to see the stock continue to shoot like what you have in shoot. In fact, imagine somebody that is tracking this or sharing this around this period and is going, and it got to this point. The person will actually think that it will continue to shoot until when it get to this point that we actually went sideways for a year. And the person will be frustrated around this area and say, this stock that I bought is not even moving. Let me just sell. Let me sell because the market is all about emotion. It's all about emotion. It's all about emotion. And a lot of people are not, they've not worked on their emotion. And there must be a buyers in the market for you to sell. And the buyers sometimes needs to be a novice that did not understand all-time high. So sometimes stocks that have attained their all-time highs, they're currently pulling. They're currently pulling back, which is normal. Which is normal in the market. But some people will always overstay their welcome. And they look for confirmation. What is confirmation? You went to a group. I bought this stock, I'm waiting for a long time. What you are expecting is for someone to tell you that I have it too. So you'll be saying, it's not only me. That is what people don't understand. That's why people come to the group boldly and say, I have this stock, I'm holding for a long time. They want to see if you have another different view that they don't have, or you are seeing what they did not see. So that is what they want to see. And they argue with you and tell you, it's because of this, look at their this, look at their that, this sector, this. And you also, you bring your own and they are like looking at the difference to see, okay, you get the point. Any which way, the number one reason why you are here is to make money. I always repeat, is to make money. And it's for your portfolio to grow. So when I see people tell me they are this, that, I don't want to care if you're a long-term investor, swing trader, day trader, momentum trader. Oga, is your account growing? How many percent do you make quarterly? How many percent do you make? If you work in a company, they don't want to know if Oga, your KPI, the numbers, are you hitting it? That is just it. So if you have 10 million shares, this, and you are earning maybe 500,000 in a year as dividends, and I've actually increased my funds. Let's say I have 100 million. I've increased it to 1 billion. And you having 100 million and you're still boasting of, and the portfolio just move like maybe 150 million or maybe 200 million, just doubled. And you're earning some careless, maybe 1 million dividends, 2 million. Do you want to compare, because you earn 1 million dividend or 2 million dividend, you want to compare me that I've actually pushed my portfolio from 100 million to 1 billion? I don't care about the dividends. Am I talking down on dividend? No. I'm not talking. In fact, I received BOA, and I told you people here that I got my BOA dividends. You get the point? I bought my BOA dividends. So, what I am telling you in this video is, be smart, look at the numbers, and know what you are going for, and don't allow emotion deny you from it. So, if you look at the All Share Index right here, if this market continue to shoot, and you are just joining, do you think you have anything to buy? You won't have anything to buy. Because it will just be going, and when you see All Share Index will be 200, 500, and you like, I miss this opportunity. Hi, I wish God can reverse it. That will be your prayer. But now we are seeing pullback, and you're not happy. Because why? You bought at the top. When you've been advised to stay on cash, you say the cash is wasting. That if you've invested it, you know how much you would have made. That is how many weeks now the cash is wasting. It's wasting. By the time you are in a stock now that is down, that's when you be humble. That's when you be humble and you wait for the market. Don't allow the market to humble you. You humble the market by giving good returns. So all what I'm trying to share is, pullback is normal in the market. So you have to learn how to see pullback as normal. I know your mindset, your mind will deceive you and let you know that pullback is not good. But it's good, because if the market did not pull back, this opportunity that a lot of people are enjoying, guys, you will not even see it. You will not see it, because by then, I think we have GTCO at 94. By then, GTCO will be around 500. 500, you will not see it. So the pullback actually makes the market to be healthy. And even though it's not reflecting in the All Share Index right here, we actually know that the market has been pulling back. Because if we look at the biggest loser, you will know that the market is actually pulling back. Because one thing you know the market is pulling back is when you see losers, and if you are not in those stocks, you might not understand if the market is pulling back. For example, you can see we have Austin Lars lost 10%. We have Triple G lost 9%. We have Omatech lost 9%. You see that comes. If you notice, most of these stocks that are losing now are penny stock. So penny stock is just for you to make sharp money. And that is why I told you guys that when I bought those penny, even though now they are no longer penny, like Caverton and Nemit, I told you guys that when I'm saying I'll let you guys know. I sold, and I also did a video here where I share with you guys how I actually made 10 million naira from this particular trade. And I also share my thoughts and the steps I took, the factors and everything. So that you can also repeat the process. And I told you how you have to be focused and how you don't need to allow, because if I allow my emotion here, I will sell around 6. But that doesn't mean if your take profit strategy is 100%, if you exit 6 here, as at the time this stock got to 6, there are still stocks that are still within that low price, and I also took advantage of it. And I also learned a lesson here also, despite the fact that I actually want to make money. Yeah, you get the point. I still learn, which I'm going to use in the next trade I'm going to take. And majority of people are like, but I think my last video, this one that I said buy, hold, and sell, I told you what to buy. So it's just for you to exercise patience and make. That will not make this kind of money. You get the point, but at least to make you some small money along the way. So that being said, let's quickly jump back to what I was trying to share. So, if you look at the stocks that are pulling back, you understand that other people are taking their profits, and which is normal in the market. See, the way the market works is buy the rumor, sell the news. That's how it works. Buy the rumor, sell the news. So I'll do another video how you should trade stocks, and I'll also make an example with a particular stock, current particular stock that actually posted an excellent result and the price was actually shooting down. I'll do that. So that you understand what I'm trying to say. So you can see what the losers are actually doing right here. So this tells you that money is actually leaving to another state. So that is how it has always been, guys. That's how it has always been. So in this video, I just want to share with you that we are actually still on course, getting to 150 basis point, and right here we are supposed to start ranging, but because some big guys are actually dropping results, it's actually frustrating the process. I won't say frustrating, it's helping the process, because even though we want to say a ranging market here, where we'll actually switch portfolio, where money will go around, it is normal for the stock market to range a bit, which we've observed in all these areas before the price will continue to shoot and before we get to our 150 basis points. So if you have any shares that you are up significantly, most especially if you are in all-time high, maybe it is time for you to be able to take some little profit. So I'll do another video where I'll give you stocks to sell, because sometimes you always come to YouTube to come and look for what to buy, what to buy, what to buy. You have this spending habit, then you transferred it to the market. You're always buying. Oga, what are you selling? You should be selling too. You get the point. When you want to sell now, you get confused and you're asking, should I sell? Should I not sell? When you want to buy, you just look at one stock and say, you just do it like Bet Ninja. Say, they beat their first match, beat second match. This third match they go beat them. You just put the money today. Tomorrow, next tomorrow, you are up and you say, wow, this thing is working. The next tomorrow you are down and you are sad. Because money is always tied to our emotion. So guys, this is just some few updates I just want to share with you, and just to give you some few advice if that actually sync for you to actually know how to navigate this market, because I know a lot of people are actually new to the market because of the response I've been getting lately because of my Telegram community, the 10K and the 30K. I've gotten a lot of response that let me know that I understand the market. You get the point. I understand. So you too, very soon you understand. So it's a gradual process. So let's quickly look at top gainers so that we'll see the stocks that is currently leading. So one of the top gainers is Academy Press, and that's because they actually released their result, and their result is actually making sense, and also technically the chart is making sense also. So let's look at Academy. Somebody actually dropped it in my group and was encouraging people to buy, but it's not actually the right time to buy. The right time to buy is before the result. So once the result is out now, you can see once the result is out, some guys are ready to use you as exit liquidity, because guess what? We are entering August. By August, the market will be cool. one of the reasons why the market will be cool is a lot of companies will post excellent results. So investors will be confused and that will not bring a huge volume. We saw it happening. It happens in Q1. It happened in Q1. Despite the excellent result, the market did not move. So there are some trend you need to understand, which I want you to be observant in the market. So for example, 10%, 770. Adibin, you observe the fib retracement to around there, the fib 50% retracement around there, and you entered around 685, and you are a trader, you sold around there 930, and you enter around this area here, which is 685, and you're able to actually stay there before they release the result, and now the result pushed to this part. So when you get to around this area here, you might sell, or when you return back to this area here, you may want to sell. So that is how you actually trade. Not now that you will not jump in. So if you jump in now, and what if the price now decide to pull back? That's when you say, "Oh, I missed it this time." So that is not what you are supposed to do. So you should be smarter than this. So the next one I want to look at is tip. For tip has been shooting. We actually bought tip around one. See, it's amazing how you can make life changing money and wife changing money in this market. So we bought tip when it was one, and far around this area. In fact, there's one guy that reached out to me. He said he cannot join my community. He has only 20K, can pay 20K every month. And I just said, okay, just pay for 2 months. So he paid for 2 months. And he said, what can I buy? And I said, okay, go and buy tip. I think it was 1 naira. So when tip got to 4 naira, I reached out to him. I said, tip has got to 4 naira. He said, wow. Oga didn't ask me if it is sell or hold or anything. The next thing I reach out to him, I said, tip is now shooting. And he said, I've sold. I say, I understand. When you make money, when you see money, you take money. It doesn't matter if it's too early or not. Imagine 1 naira to 4 naira. That's 300%. So I don't know how much he put, but imagine he put 100,000. That's 300,000. So that's a good business. So for tip, I don't encourage you to buy at the top. If you are buying here, it's actually very, very risky. So even in my community, we always buy at what? At the support. If you are buying at the top, you had it in mind that you're taking a risk, and if you're taking a risk, you want to make alternative plan for it. So guys, thank you so much for watching today's video, and thank you for taking your time to share. Thank you for your comment. Thank you for always showing love. I really appreciate you guys, and it's because of you I'm always coming here to do this video. So until I come your way again, keep making money and keep protecting your profit. I love you, my friends, and there is nothing you can do about it. Hands towards salute. See you in the next one.